Hi there, Zam here for NerdTube. Well, Ubisoft have released a new Assassin's Creed Mirage trailer, a return to the roots. Let's check it out.
When we got the opportunity to work on the next game of the series, we sat down with the rest of the core team and asked ourselves, as fans, what kind of Assassin's Creed game we'd most want to play.
Many of us felt the desire to revisit some of the old imagery, narrative theme and gameplay that made us fall in love with the series.
After 15 years of journeys across the ages, from the Third Crusade with Altair to the Viking expansions with Ivor, we wanted to go back closely to where it all began and pay homage to the beginnings of Assassin's Creed.
Coming off Valhalla, we started to explore the idea of introducing a new playable hero, Basim, and creating an experience that is a love letter to the origins of the franchise. Coming-of-age story with revamped mechanics to bring the feel of the early games into the modern day.
We are going back to the Middle East, but this time in 9th century Baghdad. 300 years before the time of Altair, we are telling the story of Basim and how he became a master assassin.
We looked at the first AC games and started to wonder what exactly defined the Assassin experience to us. And from there, we put all our effort into bringing our take on the Assassin fantasy. As a hidden one, parkour is a key pillar to the experience. With Baghdad as your playground, we are bringing the action back to a urban environment.
For parkour, we look to our previous games for inspiration and chose to put the emphasis on comfort and fluidity. In Mirage, parkour is easy to learn and to master. Our approach is closer to the Ezio games, where it's all about keeping the flow and the momentum going, with the design centered around verticality. Many elements from past games are making a return. We have the corner swing, the ability to vault over objects, elevators to quickly reach high ground, but also new ingredients, such as the pole vault, allowing you to cross large gaps between two rooftops. Of course, Basim is faster and more agile than Ivor was, and to give that feeling, we reworked our animations to reinforce the sense of speed when jumping, vaulting, and free roaming.
Streets are narrower, denser, and packed with obstacles to navigate. By choosing the right path through the environment, you can move from street level to the rooftops in a blink of an eye, a useful skill for any assassin.
Another core focus of Mirage is stealth. We want players to work in the shadows, plan their next move, strike, and then vanish. There are more ways to assassinate, with new killing animations, some leveraging a stealthy approach, others delivering a violent killing blow. We also have direct throwbacks to the first games with moves like the bench assassination that you might recognize from AC2, or the kill from the rooftop gardens, an old favorite of Altair.
We want to encourage you to be sneaky. Basim has been trained to fight by the hidden ones, but for him, combat is a last resort, and his main approach is to hunt and strike while remaining unnoticed.
We also reworked our enemy AI to improve detection and vanishing loops, making our behaviors more responsive and readable. New enemy archetypes will also increase the stakes. The marksman can shoot your eagle and prevent you from using it. The spearman pokes through haystacks, and Hornbearer can call for reinforcements. That's where your assassin skills come in handy.
During his training in Alamut, Basim learns the ways of the Creed from his mentor, Roshan, and his fellow Hidden Ones. We get to see him learn the tenets and philosophies that will guide him through his missions, like hiding in plain sight.
Social stealth is making a return. We're bringing back the systemic blending with larger crowds that allow you to move undetected through the business location. But you can also bribe small factions with specific tokens in order to control AI groups and make your way through guarded areas.
It's also bog standard.
As an assassin, your core mission is to track down and eliminate the Order of the Ancients and free Baghdad of their influence. In our game, the Hidden Ones have established a network of bureaus across the city to keep an eye on the Order.
The bureaus in Mirage act as gameplay hubs, from which you can take on side contracts with various objectives, from rescue missions to assassinations, and help the Hidden Ones in their fight for freedom.
We want you to feel truly immersed in the life of a Hidden One, investigating your target's identities, tracking their movements, and sharing information with your allies. Then, when the time is right, you can strike from the shadows. We've crafted a new investigation board which replaces our most recent quest log in Mirage.
And with our black box missions, we give you the freedom to approach key assassination missions however you see fit.
We know how excited our community is. We also have a nice surprise for our long-timers. We implemented a nostalgic visual filter as an option for those who wish to explore the game with a desaturated blue-gray color palette from the very first AC game.
This is a project led by a team of passionate people who have their very own vision of the assassin experience in mind.
There is much to come, and we can't wait to unveil more about Basim's journey.
For a guy who doesn't want to fight, he seems to be capable in a fight. Alright, let's find a nice spot. That's not too bad. Okay. Basically, Ubisoft are revisiting what made Assassin's Creed games popular in the first place. We are not reinventing the wheel here. You know, we're going back to tried and tested formulas that kept the franchise going for years. Because when they did try to change things with Origins, with Odyssey, which I have to admit I did like, and obviously the terrible game that's Valhalla, which honestly made people really have a disdain for this. They had to go back to the drawing board, and instead of maybe coming up with something revolutionary from there, they realized, no, we have to go back to what's popular in the first place. So more parkour in denser areas. You know, the elevator thing, you know, when you cut the rope and you fling yourself up to the top of a building. Corner swings, everybody loves fucking corner swings. You know, more stealth elements too, because unfortunately the recent Assassin's Creed games have been more about combat and fighting. This is Assassin's Creed. Assassins are supposed to be stealthy. That's why they are assassins. This whole franchise was about that. I mean, it's good that they are capable of fighting and they can get themselves out of a jam by being capable fighters. That's cool. But overall, what makes these games popular is the stealth element. And also, I don't want, like, full synchronization if you kill somebody with an air assassination, or if you kill somebody within a haystack or something like that. Let us kill people the way we fucking want. If we want to use a dart from 50 yards away, fair enough. If we want to, like, run up to them and, you know, and blade them that way, fair enough. If we want to jump off a rooftop and assassinate them from the sky, that's how we want to do it. If we want to blend into a crowd and then get up to them slowly and kill them that way, great. If we want to lure them to a place so we can bench assassinate them, yes, that's how I want to do it. It should be up to us how we kill them in various ways that is very organic at the same time. So this is what I want from this game. Whether it delivers or not, I'm not so sure. But it looks great. It feels like what Assassin's Creed should be. And I'm hoping if this turns out to be as good as I'm keeping my finger crossed that it will be, then maybe Ubisoft will take a good look at themselves and realize that these other directions that we're going with these RPG games is possibly not it's not what's best for Assassin's Creed, because they are bringing out finally a Japanese Assassin's Creed game as well, which I believe will be an RPG game, but they do have time to tweak things if that's not the direction they want to go in, or maybe try to make the best of both worlds if they truly want to reinvent the wheel and make Assassin's Creed in a way that is, you know, palatable for us as fans, you know, with the stealth element, but also give us that RPG. But honestly, no leveling up and shit like that. Honestly, we fucking hate that. Just let us kill who we want to kill, where we want to kill them. That's how it needs to be. I don't need to be a level 30 in order to kill somebody in this particular area. I just want to be able to go there, fucking one fucking shot or one stab them from a rooftop. That's how it should be. You know what I mean? Jumping down on them and bing, all of that bollocks. Anyway, let me know what you think regarding my opinions in this trailer. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to NerdTube, the greatest YouTube channel you never heard of. Take care. Bye-bye.